You know what that music is. It's our Pop Break music, and today we have a special edition of Pop Break for you. The Academy of Motion Pictures Board of Directors revealed Will Smith was asked to leave the Oscars after slapping Chris Rock, but Betsy, he refused to leave.
Isn't that interesting? This, of course, is Chris Rock took to a stage last night in Boston. He did address the incident for the first time. Our digital anchor Stephanie Haney is in for Kira Cotton today. She has the latest developments.
Coming out to a double standing ovation, Chris Rock broke his silence, addressing the elephant in the room right off the bat.
How was your weekend? Hey, Chris, you ready for tonight?
In an audio recording released by Variety, Rock said he wasn't yet ready to wade into the controversy.
So you came to hear that? I had like a whole show I wrote before this weekend. And I'm still kind of processing what happened.
Cheered on loudly by adoring fans, the warm welcome signaled a triumphant return. Rock emotional, saying his eyes were misty. Though he was briefly interrupted by a heckler, most of the audience was thrilled to see Rock bouncing back.
I just want to see how a comedian would handle his first set after an incident like that.
Now in the aftermath of the ugly incident, a new bombshell. The Academy says Will Smith was asked to leave Sunday's award show, but refused. Oscars co-host Wanda Sykes telling Ellen DeGeneres she still feels traumatized by what happened and the Academy allowing Smith to stay.
You assault somebody, you get escorted out the building, and that's it. You know, but for them to let him continue, I thought it was gross.
Ellen, also a former Oscars host, agreeing.
You don't let someone do something like that and get away with it and be rewarded.
As Rock was taking the stage in Boston, more Hollywood drama was unfolding in Los Angeles, where the Academy's Board of Governors initiated disciplinary procedures against Will Smith for, quote, inappropriate physical conduct, abusive or threatening behavior, and compromising the integrity of the Academy.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
The board also apologizing to Chris Rock and adding, thank you for your resilience in that moment. But this morning, Rock is still not sharing details, but promising when he does. Stephanie Haney, 3 News.
Yeah, of course he's going to make it funny. That's what he does.
Right.
So I think as time has gone on here, Bets, that it feels anyhow like the Hollywood sentiment tide is beginning to turn. Because initially, just moments after that, when he received the Academy Award, he had thunderous applause.
Yep.
But now as we're learning more of the details, he was asked to leave and didn't. Chris Rock got a 3-minute standing ovation before his show. It does feel like the pendulum publicly and perhaps in Hollywood is starting to swing a little more in Rock's favor, just from a sympathetic figure, but also perhaps against the actions of Will Smith.
I think truly people had no idea what was going on. I think there's still a lot of people who think it was just, you know, a ploy, like it was all staged.
There were some that said that.
It supposedly was not.
What do you think?
I don't think it was.
I don't either.
I think he just popped off, quite honestly, and I think that he should be reprimanded for that. And the other thing is, you know, the people in the audience that were all there, you've maybe seen comments on social media where they're saying, I was stunned. And apparently the whole theater was like silent right after it happened.
Those that were in attendance said afterwards, it just pulled all of the energy out of the theater.
Where do you go from that?
Because I think, too, initially everybody in the audience was waiting for a punchline. Like, this must be a joke.
Yeah.
But you learned when he went back to his seat and he shouted, keep my wife's name out of your mouth. At that point, anybody that thought it was a joke and then watched Rock struggle for about 60 seconds afterwards to sort of get his bearings, like everybody in the theater realized, okay, this is real, folks. This is serious. And it's going to be interesting to see what the Academy does moving forward.
Yeah, hopefully it's not just a slap on the wrist. Just he needs to be reprimanded.
It needs to be appropriate.
It absolutely
whatever that
does.
is. And I'm glad I don't have to
They're making a
decide
statement for everybody else who's coming down the pike in the future.
Yeah.
Lots going on.